I might give up making music. Reasons why. Um, okay, so I have to look at the positives. I mean, I get okay amount of views. Sorry if you hear me clicking. I get more likes than dislikes. In fact, I don't really get any dislikes at all. And I don't really get any hate comments. This is actually why I deleted my old vlogging YouTube, because my vlogging YouTube was completely the opposite of my music YouTube, because the vlogging YouTube would be a bunch of dislikes, bunch of hate, making fun of me and my opinions, but the music was completely the opposite. You know, it was completely the opposite. When I logged into Johnnyism, I got the reverse reaction. And in fact, I got the reverse reaction so much of people pouring me with love. Even if they're making fun of my music and liking it as a joke, I don't care if it's secretly a joke, if you think it's secretly. If you get positive feedback, is positive feedback. So it is what it is. You know what I mean? I don't know. It made me want to delete my vlog channel because, you know, every time I had a bad day on the vlogging channel, I would come on here and it would make me feel better. And I'm like, dude, fuck this. I'm deleting the vlogging channel. To wrap up this video quickly, I have no talent. I talked about this in my outsider musician. Am I an outsider musician? I talked about in that video. I talked about that. About me not having any talent. I might be an outsider musician and stuff like that. No, I am an outsider musician. Oh, I don't know. Like, outsider musicians or... Because I was on the edge of trying to figure out if I was an outsider musician or not. Basically, outsider... I think I might be. Maybe. I don't know. We as outsiders... We have no talent. We don't know what we're doing. Basically, I quit music. Maybe I might, because I'm surrounding myself with people that know what they're doing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, that's like going to a computer science, like a group of computer science, like programmers, like get associating yourself with programmers when you don't even know anything about programming at all. That's what I'm doing with this. I'm making music, but I don't know music theory at all. Why am I surrounding myself with musicians? It's okay to surround myself with people that listen to music, but why am I becoming... Just because, Johnny, you listen to music doesn't mean you have to become a musician, so why did I? I don't know. I think because... a couple of reasons. Because I wanted to get my emotions out. I like the way that music sounds. I wanted to create my own something, and it's just not good to me, a lot of it. For you guys, you might like it, but for me, I don't really like a lot of my music. I barely listen to it. I like some of my songs though. I don't know, my music is kind of a mixed bag. I'd say it's mostly good, okay good. I'd say it's like 50% good or 75% good, but some of it I don't like. Some of it I do like. But some people really, really hate my music. Like someone said that my music is boring. Like they said it was uninteresting. I'm sorry, but I find someone saying that my music is uninteresting, I find that more offensive than somebody saying my music is bad. And you would think it would be the reverse. You think someone saying, oh, your music is bad, it's terrible, you would think that would be worse than to hear somebody say your music is boring. But I disagree. I disagree. At least when you say my music is bad, I'm a little bit self-aware to agree with you. But you know, that's why I don't consider someone calling my music bad. I don't consider that really offensive, because I agree. Like, yeah, a lot of it's bad. But to say that it's boring or that it's uninteresting, I'm sorry. You must be listening to the wrong songs. You must be listening to... You're probably listening to the songs I do where I make an instrumental, I make, like, sometimes I make electronic music and I just sample myself saying, like, stupid shit, like, apples, or random names of various people, like Johnny, Sadie, Sally, Susie. Yeah, I understand that's boring, and even my mom, she says she doesn't like those songs where I do that, where I just sample me saying one word, you know. I understand that, but then there's people that say that even the singing shit is boring or uninteresting. Like, dude, You must be from a different generation because my music is engaging. It's an engaging thing. So I don't know what the fuck. That leads me to my next thing of music critics. I am so fucking sick of music critics. Yeah, I'm sensitive to criticism, but music critics are the worst. Same thing with movie critics, but I think music critics are worse than movie critics and TV show critics because, in my opinion, because music speaks to me more than watching a movie or watching a TV show. That's just me personally. You know, I don't know. I'm sick of critics. I am sensitive to criticism, but it depends on what you're criticizing and how you go about it. I've had so many people that have criticized the wrong things about myself. And I've also had people where they were criticizing the right things about me, but they said it offensive. And then there's people that did both, which is terrible. I had somebody that criticized the wrong aspects of me and how they said it was even more messed up. Oh, you believe in this weird belief system. I'm going to criticize it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what they said. They said, they wanted to criticize my opinions. They said, oh, you have these opinions. I'm going to criticize it. And I'm going to say it the worst way. Like, I've met a lot of people like that where they criticize things that you should be not having your nose in, butting your nose in. Like someone's belief system. I'm not even talking about just religion, just any belief system about anything, what you believe in, whatever, your rights, your freedom. And then some people go about it the wrong way, like they be very, like there's a big difference between this isn't my kind of music or your voice needs some improvement or whatever. There's a big difference between that and this is terrible. It sounds like a monkey banging on a trash can. You'll never improve. Just give up. Just give up making music. Try flipping hamburgers or cheeseburgers at McDonald's. That is terrible advice. I'm sorry. And I'm just so fucking done with music critics. I criticize music as a whole. I'm thinking about giving up making music. I might go back to my styles and stuff like that, but I'm either thinking about quitting music for a little bit or forever. I'm thinking about I might go back to my styles and maybe I'll get over this. I don't know. But if I do go back to making music, it's going to be something completely different. I don't know how people are going to be. I want to start making anti-music. I want to start making noise music. I don't know how y'all are going to react to that because I don't know if that's going to start getting me dislikes because it's going to be just me recording noise and then editing it. It's not going to be music. It's just going to be edited noise. Kind of like ambient music, but like more distorted. I don't know if you guys will be into that. Would you be into that? I feel like I would just get more dislikes and more hate, and I would get comments saying, what the fuck is this? I didn't fucking subscribe to this. What is this noise music that's edited in different pitches and tones and whatnot? Of my air conditioner going, and I edit it so where it's higher, then it's like lower. I don't know if you guys would be into that. Hell noises and shit. Not even ambient. It won't even necessarily be ambient. It would just be straight up like distortion. I don't know if you guys would be, because I'm starting to reject music. Like I'm so sick of being a musician that I might stop. I might stop listening to my favorite bands. I might stop listening to music. Now that's a little bit of a stretch, but I'm just sick of music. Why am I I don't understand music theory. Why the fuck am I associating myself with you guys that can make music? Why am I doing this? It feels like it's not even me. So, did I talk about everything that I wanted to talk about? I talked about how I hate music. Well, I wouldn't say I hate. I don't like music critics. They're the most stuck up, very perfectionist. I'm not even referring to anybody specifically here because I've just I'm not even referring to this fucking comment that I got. I'm not even referring to that because I've gotten some other feedback recently and throughout this year, and I'm just fucking sick of it. I'm just fucking sick of this shit, What else do I want to say? A lot of people could say that this is depression. Let me just end this right here and say a lot of people could say this is depression. That your depression is making you feel like you have no talent. It's actually the reverse. It's actually the logic over emotions. See, depression is like, it gives you false beliefs. It makes you false believe that you suck and that you're not good at anything. Like, that's depression. For me, it's me actually logically analyzing my life and saying, okay, putting my hands on the table, what am I good at? Nothing, really. I have no talent. I'm a failed autistic person. I did not succeed in computer programming. I didn't try to, but I tried learning it on the computer. I know that's not professionally, but it's just, it doesn't click with me. I'm bad at math. I failed school. I'm not fucking good at anything. Not even McDonald's wants to hire me. I'm not looking for a job. I'm on Social Security disability. But I'm saying I suck at life so much. That's why I am on Social Security disability, and that's why McDonald's. What I'm saying is that I'm so disabled that, because people could say, why are you even on Social Security disability? Like, you could get a desk job. That's their argument. And I've always went against that argument because it's like, dude, not even a desk job is suitable for me. Like, I'm so disabled that not even a desk job is suitable for me because I have learning issues, I have attention issues, I have frustration issues. What I'm saying is that I suck so much, I'm so disabled that not even the most easiest jobs like a desk job or a tech job or a cheeseburger flipping job can handle me. No one can handle me because I got so many problems. That's why Social Security disability was like, yeah, you can't work at anything, man. You can't work at even the most simplest shit. And so that's why that's me. And it is what it is, what I want to say. So it's coming from logic. It's not depression that makes me feel like I have no talent. It's me having no talent that causes the depression. So it's kind of in reverse. So, and another final point that I want to make, hopefully I mentioned everything. I'm doing a good job keeping this video kind of short. I don't have any statistics, so don't quote me on this. I tried looking it up, couldn't find anything. I tried looking up how many people listen to music or musicians, or how many musicians listen to music. I couldn't find anything, but this is fake statistics here. I don't have any, sorry if you hear me clicking, I can't find any information about this. I don't, sorry. I one of my bones in my jaw popped, so I'm sorry if you heard that. I don't know if you heard that. In my opinion, as a fake statistic, again, this is not a real statistic, but this is just how I feel. I feel that half or 75% or even more than that of people that listen to music really don't they don't play music. They're not musicians, basically. Most people that listen to music are not musicians. And in fact, I'd go even further and say they don't even understand music theory to begin with. I'm not including people that used to play music and then they forgot, or that have some kind of background. No, I'm talking, like, if you have a little bit of a background and you gave it up, you don't count. I'm talking about people that never played the trumpet or never played anything. Now, I understand that everybody technically learns music theory in school, like high school, middle school, but I don't count that. I'm talking about you actually, I'm talking about, outside of fucking school. Like, people that never pursued singing lessons, guitar lessons. What I'm trying to get at is that most people that listen to music, in my opinion, don't make music. So I should join the crowd. And if it's not most people that listen to music, it's half of people or a lot of people. Because you're going to sit there and say, because think about it, there's kids that listen to music. They don't even know the ABCDs. How the fuck could they know A sharp or B sharp or whatever the fuck? They don't even know the ABCs yet. You got fucking Susie or Bob or Sally or fucking Ashley or whatever. Like, I'm just throwing fake names out there. That's a high schooler or a middle schooler, and her favorite band is 21 Pilots or something, or Taylor Swift. You really think that the chances of her learning an instrument to make music because she listens to music No. I mean, the average person probably does not, especially if you're in high school. I doubt it. I highly doubt it. I think it's only like a small percentage of people that listen to music end up becoming musicians. They pursue a career out of it, or they just do it for the passion. It's only the true music nerds and geeks that truly pursue the musician path, and that's what I tried to do. But I don't think it's for me. Again, never say never, or maybe, but I'm going through a lot. I'm going through a lot. I had to go to psych ward, family conflict. I got rid of somebody in my life. I'm glad I did. I'm not saying I missed them, but I've been criticized all my life, and even I'm gonna end this at the 20-minute mark. I don't want to edge this video, but let me just add, should I become a voice actor? Like, not, again, not for money or anything, but should I do voice acting instead of my YouTube? Let me know. Let me know. Not for anybody specifically, not for a YouTube channel specifically, just on this channel. Should I do that? Because I've done that a little bit on here and people liked it. So let me know. The problem with joining the voice acting community is I feel like I'm going to get criticized even within that community, which I would find that even funny. I'd find that funny because I think I do voice acting better than I do singing and music, and I I'd be very shocked if me doing voice acting would get the same amount of criticism or worse as music, because dude, I have a pretty good range as a 30-year-old male. I sound like SpongeBob, and my voice is just weird. I think any level of criticism would be jealousy or envy, or I get jealousy and envy mixed up. Envy, I think it would be, or I don't know. You know what I mean? Like they would just be, they're just hating because they know that I have a voice different than they do naturally. I think any form of criticism would be they kind of want my gift. You know how very rare it is to be a 30-year-old male and to have this voice of my voice kind of sounds very falsetto. Like, people want that. People want the femboy voice. And I've met people that have admitted, like, I suspected they were a little bit jealous that I had an androgynous voice. And then they came out and said, yeah, I am. That's what it is. You're jealous or envious. It's all of it. You're jealous, you're envious. It's all of it. You're jealous, envious, you're angry, you're sad. You want my voice. So let me know if I should do the voice acting community, because I think I have a great voice for voice acting. I really do. I have a good range. I have a good range. The only criticism that I could probably accept is you have issues doing certain emotions. I will admit that. I can't fake sadness. In fact, it's hard for me to feel actual sadness and depression. At least the way that I used to feel, and the depression I had when I was 15 is not like the depression that I have now at the age of 30, but it's more silent, or I don't know. But I don't know, I have a good range. I can do some emotions. I can do a lot of voices with my voice. You know what I mean? I don't know. God damn it. Like Eric Cartman, or I can do Yoda. I can do Yoda. I haven't done Yoda yet. I just can do these voices, Let me know. Let me know what you want from me. That's the only talent that I have, is that I can do these voices. I can't do this anymore. I don't know. Or maybe if I do make music again, it's either going to be noise music, or there is a remix of a song that I might want to do. But other than that, I don't know. I might just stop making music or make anti-music. I'm starting to hate music. Like, why listen to music, Johnny? Don't make it. But by me listening to it, it's starting to give me like trauma now. Not trauma. I mean, that's too much. That's too exaggerated of a word. Listening to music, starting to piss me off, because it reminds me that these people, they know music theory. They know what they're doing. They're a professional. They're successful, and it pisses me off now. It makes me want to be more avant-garde and experimental. I don't know. I'm sorry, God. God, I don't know why you gave me a low IQ of 74. I don't know if anyone got this through with the video, but I'm done. Again, I might do one more remix song. I can't take this no more. I'm giving up on everything. I might become homeless or something. I can't do this. I have no talent in anything. I have autism. And a lot of people that are neurodivergent or gifted, I didn't get that gifted gene. I failed academically. There's nothing that I can think about that I'm very good at. I'm educated in psychology and a little bit of physical health disorders, but other than that, I don't know much about anything. I can't really do much of anything. I just give up with just doing social media stuff for now. I don't know. But I don't know. I just feel like if I join the voice acting community, I'm also going to get hate for some stupid, ridiculous reason, and no one's going to see. They're going to be like, your voice is just. What if the same shit people say for my music is the same shit they say for my voice acting? Your voice is just not that interesting. It's nothing special. It's nothing fucking special. I have to keep my voice down because it's nighttime, but it's nothing fucking special. Like, most. This is why I don't relate to men. And it's not even just, it's not because I'm trans, because I'm not trans. It's not because non-binary, I'm not non-binary. It's not that. And it's not even because, oh, I'm a femboy, or I like pink, or I like playing with dolls. It's not even, I don't relate to men on a biological level. I do kind of relate. What am I saying? I don't I don't relate to men, more on a biological level, not really on a I mean, it is true that, I do kind of like pink and purple and stuff like that. Like, it is true. I do kind of like masculine and feminine and androgynous. I interests. That is true. But usually when I say I don't relate to men, usually when I say that, I mean this on a biological anatomic, however you pronounce it, level, where I don't have muscles. My voice is not really that deep. And it's not, that's what it is, bro. And anybody that says my voice is not special, you know, you just don't get it.